Hi, my name's Anthony J. M., hence the name AJM Entertainment. I have not released a video for quite some time. I have not posted anything because I really didn't think it was all that worthy for some time. Now with the latest things that are going on in our society, with quite a variety of different issues that our society, all society as a whole, is being confronted with. Okay. Now, lots of things that are going on people aren't talking about. I hold this world responsible for knowing the fact of so many days this stuff becomes active. We were misled by quite a few individuals that it was only going to be there for a matter of hours. What else are you holding or withholding from the public? Is this going to be something that is going to continue? Is this going to be something like an STD that continues to arise every so often? Is it going to be gone? Or can you get it again and again and again? Is it possible for somebody to carry it and not manifest any signs ever? Are people going to be immune to this? These are questions that nobody is answering. And these are the questions that are literally on everybody's mind. Okay, how long is this thing going to continue? I am releasing this information to the general public and anybody that's willing to hear it. I honestly believe, and I know some of you out there believe with me, that this is something that you could carry and not even know. You could probably carry this the rest of your life and not even know. I'm not telling you the name of this. This is a man-made plague. For those of you responsible, you're going to have to take that to the grave with you. Because if the rest of society, if the rest of the world finds out the truth that this is a man-made plague that you have brought upon mankind, you're going to piss off a lot of people. And I'm actually not expecting this video to be seen by too many people. And you want to know the reason why? You don't want the truth to get out. Hence the reason why you also did not tell people that this thing stayed alive for days. You were afraid you were going to panic people. Guess what? Too late. People are already panicked. People are being locked in their homes because they are concerned about either coming down with the virus, spreading a virus, or worse yet, being exposed to it, spreading it, coming down with it, killing themselves or someone else or somebody they love. So now what? We're all going to stay in our house forever. When is it over? Is it over? You have no means to fight this thing. You have no band-aid to put on it, no antidote, no way to protect against getting it. You have no way to overcome it. So what solutions are we coming up with? Lock everybody in their house for the rest of their life? Because, somebody could have it for so many days, show no signs, and next thing you know, it's on a surface and it could sit there for so many days and blah, 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 and et cetera, et cetera. Is our measures of keeping everything clean and using sanitary wipes and alcohol, is it really killing it? If it can survive for 17 days? Why was this information held from the public? I mean, by day 1, you should have known it hadn't died. By day 2, you should have known it hadn't died. By day 3, you should have known it hadn't died. Why was not the public informed? Secrecy? What else are you hiding? Are you ever going to show this video to anybody? Is anybody else going to see my video? Does anybody else care to hear this video? The truth of it is this. It is a man-made plague. You don't end up with 19 different variations of something without it being man-made. By the way, guess what? You see what branch of service I was in? How many different diseases do we have that are man-made? How many different plagues? Has the world not learned yet you don't mess around with nature? What about the atom bombs? The H-bombs? The nuclear bombs? How many different ways is society in general going to find a way to destroy its people? I don't care if you're Chinese. I don't care if you're German. I don't care if you're Russian. We are all people. We live, we breathe, we die. Don't you think this whole situation should bring every country together under a common enemy? I don't care who started it. I want to know how we're going to end it. I'm charging the governments of the world with conspiracy to kill off the population. And if anybody dares question my judgment, all you have to do is look at the physical proof around you. Where is the vaccines? We are a smart and intelligent group of people. More than one mind makes us even more intelligent. Why don't we start putting our frickin' heads together and think of a solution to save the people? Okay? I decided to finally release a video worth releasing. Now, if anybody's going to see it, great. If they're not going to see it, great. I am still going to speak the truth. Whether people want to hear it or not is irrelevant. And I really don't care. You can ban me, you can segregate me, you can lock me up, but you know what? These thoughts are in everybody's head. They're just not saying it. Guess what? I'm saying it. All right? You guys need to come up with the solution. You better start coming up with answers, and you better start helping the people that are sick before we end up with more than just an epidemic on hand. And I know it's in your rule book on countermeasures to prevent this sort of thing, because I was in the military and I know what happens during biological and radiological warfare in chemical situations, okay? I know what the next steps are. I don't need to see your CDC handbook or anything else. I know what your next steps are. Are you going to take them and risk the fact of declaring martial law in the United States? Because those are the next steps. I know that, and the rest of the public and the rest of people in the world know that. You're already separating the United States into separate states. No travel. You already separated countries from each other to where no connecting flights. To what? Stop the spread? Why don't we figure out the solution to it first? Because it's going to spread. 70 days survival rate on any given surface. It's going to spread. Are the wipes actually working? Do we have tests? Do we have proof? How much of the virus is actually being killed? Is alcohol going to kill it? I know they say heat kills it. Has it been proven? What's it going to take to kill this thing off? The American public and the rest of the world deserve to know. So quit playing your little mind games. Quit playing footsie with yourself. Twiddling your thumbs. Get your heads together before we have a serious issue. A virus on the rampage is literally the least of our problems right now. The problem is to find the solution, get it out there, save the people, and bring a rest to their mind before bad things happen. And we all know what bad things I'm referring to. It's just a matter of time. So why don't we get things... I mean, right now, money's tight. This thing's 17 days. I'm in quarantine right now. I'm in quarantine. And I got put in quarantine because I knew somebody that got tested for this virus. Not because I had it. I've never taken the test. Never went and got tested. But because I knew somebody and there was a possibility that I may have been infected within the last 2 weeks, I was sent home. Okay, and I'm not criticizing my employer for doing so. It's probably one of the smartest things they've ever done, and I appreciate it, because whether I'm infected or not is irrelevant. They may have just saved my life for all I know. There might be other people at my place of employment that actually have it, and because of me not being there now, they may have just saved my life and my family's life. I'm not criticizing my company for doing what they felt was necessary to protect their business and other people in that area. I'm not criticizing them at all. What's ironic is maybe the country should do the same. Send people home. Make sure people are taken care of. Find the frickin' solutions that people need. Get a cure for this thing. Start inoculating people. Start getting these people that are sick healthier. Instead of letting it run its course, find the solution. Because what happens after it runs its course? Can you get it again? There's been rumors saying that you can. Runs its course, you get it again. Sounds almost like herpes. Oh wait, that's another virus. Little food for thought. So during my quarantine, like I've told people in the past, when I look death in the eyes, I'm confronted with one or two situations. I can run and hide under a rock and pray it passes me by. Or I can confront it face on like I did when I was in the military. And through other situations in my life, I've confronted death face on. And I sit there and I go, if it hits me, it hits me. If it don't, it don't. I'm going to do what I can each and every day. Live my life doing my best. I'm going to spend it with those that I love and I care about. I'm going to find a way to make peace here on earth with those around me. Okay, hence the reason for this video. And this might be my last video for one of three reasons. Either one, I come down with the virus and I die, which is probably what most people are probably looking forward to. Two, I come down with the virus and I'm quarantined, which is no different than what I'm at now, quarantined. Three, this video never gets seen because somebody somewhere figures it's too much of an endangerment to the welfare and well-being of somebody else. Even though my channel is pretty much set up for family view only, but it has to be remained open to the public. Now, if certain people decide to cancel this video, I would understand why, and you will actually just prove my point. Okay? You will actually make me out to be telling you the absolute truth. Because why would you cover up something that wasn't true? If it's a lie, it's a lie. Well, prove me to be a liar. Okay? Prove me. I dare you. I dare you. This is a challenge to you, the people in power. I prove you to be a liar. Make me out to be a liar. Go ahead. Find the solutions. Find the answers. Tell me it's not man-made. Prove it to the American people. Because right now, a lot of us are thinking this is a man-made virus and it's here to stay. Okay? You need to find these solutions and you need to find them fast. Because I'm seeing the hostility in other people. I'm seeing the hostility of what's going on. I'm hearing the concerns out of people's mouth. I'm here on the front lines hearing it all. And here's my response to them. You need to relax. You need to be patient. It will pass. Just, this thing has less than a 1% fatality rate. And if I were you, I'd make peace here on earth with those around you. I would spend time, because time is the one element you have in life, a commodity, so to speak, that you never get back. Once you spend time, you never get it back. That's my philosophy, okay? I am releasing this video for my loved ones and for those in my future life, just in case I'm dead and gone. Somebody in my lineage, you look back and go, hey, great-grandpa wasn't such an idiot after all. Or great-grandpa, he's funny, you should see his video. This was during the time of the disease. I'm going to call this the disease time, because if I call it by its name, I could get banned just for using its name, which I think is a bunch of malarkey. But it's the truth. If I use the name of the disease, this video will be banned. Automatically. I've been told that. But anyway, this video is going out And I literally recommend anybody in a leadership or leadership capacity to take my words, find those solutions, and get them to the people of the world so that these people can not just heal physically, mentally and emotionally and spiritually, okay? Bring these people the peace of mind that they need. Because I'll tell you, there's some people that are going stir crazy mad right now. They got next to nothing coming in for money. They can't get toilet paper. They can't get food. They can't get supplies. They're afraid if they go out, they're going to get this thing. I've got people that I know that have this thing. They can't go or do anything. They've been self-quarantined. They have no money coming in. They're barely living from paycheck to paycheck. These are the truths that are going on in the world today because of this thing, okay? You want the truth? I just gave you the truth, whether you wanted to hear it or not. If you don't like this video, don't like it, don't watch it. If you like this video, hit the button at the end, whatever. If you believe in what I'm saying, leave the comments down below and say, hey, AJ, as much as I hate to admit it, you're right. And if you're in a government position or a government official and you see this video, do something about it. And I don't mean about the video, I mean about the situation. Confining people to their house is not the answer. We all know that. How many different... I got one question for you. Just one question. I am challenging the governments of the world. How many different pharmaceutical companies are there in the world? Don't answer that. I don't want to know. But what I do want to know is, can't you get this virus to one of them, just one of them, to come up with the antidote? Can't you take that virus to another one, okay, to another one, and have them come up with a cure for it? Not just a Band-Aid to ease the pain and the suffering, but an actual cure for it. And then, can't you take that virus to a third one and say, hey, I've got an antidote. I've got a cure. Now what we need to do is find something preventative to end this thing so that you do not get this ever again. Can't you do that? A threefold thing having to do with something that's man-made anyway? Because this is not found in nature. Okay, this is not natural. But I'm going to let you go. And God bless you. For those of you that believe in God, for those of you that believe in a higher power, hopefully you don't meet your higher power. Okay? And for those of you that don't believe in anything, enjoy the time while you can. And unfortunately, I hope to see and talk to you again. And for those of you that play the same video game I do on your phone, Pokemon Go, keep playing, man. Just be safe and smart about it. Don't put yourself in a situation where you can risk your life. All right? Don't go into groups. And if I were you, I'd probably stay out of convenience stores. Okay, because who knows how many people have touched that door handle when you go in. If they have an outside pump, I would probably wear gloves when inserting your credit card or whatever it is into it. And when you grab the handle on the gas pump, I would probably wear a glove. Okay. And when you go and you push the buttons to select method of payment or whatever, I would probably make sure to wear a glove, because that thing's on there for 17 days. And who knows how many people touched it within the last 17 days. You could be carrying that virus too. So if you're going to go out there and you're going to be playing that game, Pokemon Go, be smart about it, okay? Be safe. Pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to where you're going. Pay attention to who you're hanging around with. Be aware. The game tells you to be aware. Be aware of your surroundings. If you're going to play smart. Stay with friends. Maybe don't even travel in the same vehicle. I'm not telling you not to travel, because you know what? Chances are if you're going to get it, you got it already and you don't even know it. So I'm not telling you to lock yourself up in your home, because in 17 days from whenever the last person gets it, are they really the last person, or can they get it again? And then if they get reinfected again, what are you going to do? Lock everybody up for the rest of their life? For 2 months? Because that's what it's going to take, 2-3 months to be everybody being locked up. Nobody's going to go for that. Nobody in the entire world's going to go for that. Yeah, we're going to stick you in your house for the next 2-3 months. You're not allowed to go out or do anything. Nobody's going to go for that. But in order to kill the virus or those infected with it, that's what you're going to have to do. Because if you go out and you haven't been infected with it, you can get infected with it. If you get infected with it, you'll be spreading the infection for another 17 days. Now that you're infected, you could pass it on to somebody else. Now they're infected. Now 17 days, they touch a surface, it stays there for 17 days. Boom. Vicious circle. So are you going to lock everybody up for 2-3 months? Just a question. You don't have to answer it. I don't want to know. It's not my place to decide these things. Find the solution, though. That's my thing. There's a solution to all problems. Everything. Everything has a solution. We're intelligent people. We can figure it out. One person is better than one. You now have 2. Take 2, now you have 4. You get more people together, they start brainstorming, they start figuring things out. We have the greatest minds in the world today. Smarter than any other time in the period, in this history. Our computers, our technology is far superior than any time ever before. We can figure this out as an entire world. We can figure it out. And I challenge the world to come together and do that. Because you know what? Love thy neighbor as thyself. And I don't care if my neighbor's an ocean away, he is still my neighbor. And I still care about him. I don't care if they're in Italy or China. We are all gathered under one God. It's not just on our dollar bill it says, under God the people rule. It's the truth. Under God we need to bring ourselves together, okay? We need to find common ground. And this is probably the best and hugest common ground there is. So let's work together to end this thing. Thank you very much for your time. And go Team Valor. Pokemon Go. Gotta love it. You guys are great. I love you. I literally hope to see and talk to some of you guys later. This is a great opportunity and a turning point in history. It really is. History is literally being written every day as this thing progresses and throughout the rest of our lives. So God bless you guys, because that's my faith, is I believe in God. And I know where I'm going after this plane of existence is over. I fear nothing, no one, I don't even fear death. So bless your heart, and you're God's best. Hold your head up, relax, be patient. It will work itself out. Good or bad, there is an end. And you have to have faith in that. Come together as a family, love one another, and spend the time wisely, man. And if you guys don't have friends and family and stuff like that, guess what? You have me. I am your friend. I'll be your family. Love you. Bye for now.